Number 10. The word koala actually originates from an Aboriginal language, specifically the Darug language spoken by Indigenous Australians. It's believed to mean no water or no drink, in reference to the fact that koalas primarily obtain moisture from the eucalyptus leaves they consume, rather than drinking water directly. Number 9. In the wild, koalas typically have a lifespan of around 10 to 12 years on average. However, in captivity, where they receive specialized care and protection from many of the dangers they face in the wild, koalas can live longer, sometimes up to 15 years or even more. Number 8. Koalas are known for their long periods of sleep, typically ranging from 18 to 22 hours per day. They spend most of their time resting in trees, conserving energy, and digesting their fibrous, low-energy diet of eucalyptus leaves. Koalas have adapted to their environment by conserving energy, particularly during times when food, such as eucalyptus leaves, may be scarce. By resting and sleeping for long periods, koalas can conserve energy and survive in the often harsh conditions of the Australian bush. This behavior helps them maintain their health and vitality despite the challenges of their habitat. Number 7. Koalas are generally solitary animals and do not live in social groups like some other species. They are mostly independent and prefer to spend their time alone, except during mating season or when a mother is caring for her young. Even though they may occupy overlapping home ranges, koalas typically avoid direct interaction with each other, except during breeding encounters. This solitary behavior allows them to conserve energy and avoid competition for resources in their habitat. Number 6. Koalas are marsupials, like kangaroos, and they share many common features with other marsupials. Despite their bear-like appearance and the term koala bear, they are not actually bears. Like kangaroos, koalas carry their young in a pouch and give birth to relatively undeveloped offspring. They also have similar dental structures and reproductive systems to other marsupials. Koalas, being marsupials, give birth to relatively underdeveloped young, which then continue to develop and nurse in the safety of the mother's pouch until they are more mature. This is a common feature among marsupials, distinguishing them from placental mammals like true bears. Number 5. Koalas are indeed unique creatures, representing the only extant species within the family Phascolarctidae. Their closest living relatives are the common wombats. Despite their iconic status, koalas face significant threats in the wild, leading to a decline in their population. This decline has led to their classification as vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN. It's important to continue efforts to protect and conserve their habitat to ensure their survival in the wild. Number 4. Koalas have evolved to become specialists in feeding on eucalyptus leaves, which are toxic to many other animals due to the presence of certain compounds. Koalas have specialized adaptations, including unique liver enzymes and symbiotic gut bacteria, that allow them to detoxify these compounds and safely metabolize eucalyptus leaves as their primary food source. Despite their toxic diet, koalas can consume a significant amount of eucalyptus leaves each day, providing them with the energy and nutrients they need to survive. I hope you're enjoying this video. Before we get to the top 3, please could you take a moment to like and subscribe to my channel, as it would be a great help. Number 3. Koalas have fingerprints that are unique to each individual, just like humans. Their fingerprints are remarkably similar to human fingerprints, making it challenging to distinguish between the two species, even under a microscope. Additionally, koalas have 2 opposable thumbs on each hand, which is different from humans who have 1 opposable thumb on each hand. Number 2. Koalas communicate through various vocalizations, including low grunts, snores, and bellows, especially during the breeding season when males may vocalize to attract females or compete with other males. However, their vocal repertoire is limited compared to some other animals. Most communication among koalas occurs through scent marking using specialized scent glands and pheromones. They also use body language, such as postures and gestures, to communicate with each other. While koalas don't talk in the same way humans do, they have their own ways of communicating within their social and ecological contexts. Number 1. While koalas are a national symbol of Australia's unique wildlife, They can only be found in the wild on the southeast and eastern sides of Australia, along the coastlines of Queensland, New South Wales, South Australia, and Victoria. They live high up in eucalyptus trees of native bushlands and forests, usually perched between the forks of the tree's branches. As an added bonus, wait until the end of the video to see a picture of what a wet koala looks like, but be warned, it is not for the faint-hearted. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something from the video, and we'll see you on the next one.